What's up, Hoops fans? Welcome back to the #1 channel for must-see NBA content. Today we've got something special for you. We all love a good transformation, right? Like how we went from a couple of people crazy about basketball to an awesome channel bringing you the very best NBA stories on a regular basis. Well, we've done a bit of research and found some of the craziest transformations NBA players have gone through throughout their careers. We're gonna cover it all. Fat to thin to muscular, bearded chef to chubby bearded chef, you know who you are, and more. Before we get into that though, we're gonna give you a chance to transform the way you spend your free time when you're not on here watching latest hoops. We're giving away a free PS5 that comes with NBA 2K21 and Madden NFL 21. All you need to do is subscribe to our latest hoops channel, like this video, and leave a comment letting us know which transformation was the craziest. Once that's done, turn on notifications for our channel and keep your eyes out in case you're the lucky winner. It really is that easy. What isn't that easy is getting into the kind of physical shape required to play in the NBA. Most of us, after a year of lockdowns and self-isolation, are more of a round shape than in shape. However, fear not, change is possible, and these NBA players are showing us how it's done. Let's start off with Steven Adams. The New Zealand native who was drafted 12th by the Oklahoma City Thunder in 2013 is renowned around the league for being one of the most intimidating players out there. At 7 feet in shoes and weighing 265 pounds of what appears to be pure muscle, Steven Adams is a real-life monster who has the build of a comic book hero, which makes it fitting that he looks like the Aquaman star Jason Momoa. However, this wasn't always the case. When Adams was drafted back in 2013, he was baby-faced and thin enough to be concerned about going outside if there was a strong breeze. Adams weighed only 255 pounds in his rookie season. Now 10 pounds doesn't sound like a big difference, right? Wrong. Take a look at the difference between Adams then and now. 10 pounds of muscle is a whole lot of difference. Adams' transformation is so impressive that Wizards head coach Scott Brooks dubbed Adam the strongest, most physical guy in the league. And Jimmy Butler accused the center of being from Krypton. Adams' size and stature certainly go a long way towards his reputation as one of the toughest men in the league. However, the Kiwi big man isn't the only foreign import to the league to undergo an incredible transformation that allows them to dominate opponents on a nightly basis. We've all seen the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, tearing up the league over the past 2 seasons on his way to back-to-back league MVP awards. Giannis is an absolute menace as soon as he gets anywhere near the rim, using his combination of freakish length and muscle to bully opponents into submission. However, just 3 or 4 seasons ago, the NBA MVP would have been bullied himself had he taken the same approach. When the Greek freak entered the league, he was little more than skin, bones, and too many vowels. Giannis was drafted at 6'9" and 196 pounds. That's pretty large by normal human standards, but incredibly light for an NBA player, particularly one of his height. Just take a look at a picture from his rookie season. Antetokounmpo really was all limbs. Giannis was drafted with the first overall pick in 2013 in the same draft as Stevens. What is it with 2013 players becoming animals? Since then, he has packed on 44 pounds. Now we just saw what 10 pounds of muscle did for Steven Adams. 44 pounds is a truly incredible transformation. To achieve these incredible results, Antetokounmpo had to pick up healthy foods. In fact, like most of us, the Greek basketball star was addicted to fast food when he entered the league, often eating Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. However, he knew he would have to kick the habit if he truly wanted to transform himself and become a dominant player in the league. The Greek freak has developed a keen understanding of how to take care of his body, what fuel to feed it, and what kinds of exercise to be doing in order to stay in the shape required to dominate the NBA on a nightly basis. He's even highlighted the fact that a lack of understanding around the diet required to fuel a professional athlete hurt him and his brothers growing up. It's fair to say Giannis has it all figured out now though, as he is truly one of the elite physical specimens in the world of sport, let alone basketball. Not all success stories are as linear as Giannis's though. One player who seemed unaware of the physical requirements of the league and why being in shape mattered so much was Joel Embiid. He found out the hard way why elite athletes dedicate so much time to their physical health. Joel Embiid started his basketball journey late by normal standards, pursuing a career in professional volleyball until he was well into his teenage years. However, a fateful encounter with Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers through the TV in his home changed that for good. Embiid fell in love with basketball after watching the 2009 final in which Kobe and the Lakers played. He dedicated himself to the sport and was eventually discovered by former NBA player Luc Mbah a Moute, who brought Embiid over to America with him. The only problem was that Embiid was toothpick thin at the time. In order to better handle the rigors and demands of NCAA and NBA basketball, Embiid went on a serious mission to bulk up. Unfortunately, most of the weight he put on initially was fat. the result of which was a long and varied injury history that would cost Embiid his entire first 2 seasons after being drafted. Embiid was taken with the 3rd overall pick in 2014 and would only play his first NBA game in 2016. There were rumors that Embiid had picked up over 50 pounds of weight by 2015 since leaving Kansas for the NBA, even after 2 years on the sidelines, mostly due to the fact he was overweight and kept getting injured. Embiid's debut season was cut short due to an injury as well. The Philadelphia 76ers star needed knee injury to repair a meniscus tear and only played 31 games in his rookie season as a result. However, it appears the big man has finally got the message with regards to his physical well-being. Embiid was rumored to have been close to 300 pounds at his heaviest. However, in 2019, the Cameroon native showed the first signs of a new approach to his physical fitness. In the summer of that year, Embiid shed 25 pounds of weight ahead of the 2019-2020 season. He still sat out a large number of games due to load management and knee soreness, but he was on the right track and continued working to make sure he was in better shape and better able to handle the rigors of the NBA season. Embiid came into the 2020-2021 season at 280 pounds, which is still on the heavy side for an NBA player, even one who's 7 foot tall. However, he is now 280 pounds of muscle and some fat rather than the other way around. The new look is reflecting in his performances as well. The superstar center is averaging career highs in points per game and rebounds per game. Crucially, metrics that often indicate tiredness, like personal fouls, are at career lows, suggesting he is moving better around the court and not having to foul to make up for being a step slow. On the whole, it looks like Embiid is putting together an MVP caliber season as he leads a 76ers charge for the #1 seed in the East. There's clearly a correlation between getting in shape and putting up big numbers. Maybe if we hit the gym hard enough, we can all be MVPs in the NBA too. Well, it would help if we were all 7 foot tall as well. Embiid isn't the only MVP caliber player to struggle with his weight. We all knew this was coming, so strap in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time to talk about James Harden. We've given James a bit of a hard time on Latest Hoops in recent weeks. However, if you're going to act like a spoiled brat and then roll into preseason, we mean literally roll, look at this, and then demand a trade when you look more like a model for plus-size sportswear than an NBA star, then you deserve some criticism. But we've made our point, and today Harden is part of our video because we actually think he deserves a bit of praise for putting in serious effort to get back in shape not only for the 2021 season, but also way back in 2016. James Harden came under heavy criticism for being overweight ahead of the 2017 NBA season after pictures circulated of him with a bit of a gut in the offseason. Harden has his own line of sweets, so it perhaps isn't the biggest surprise that the former Rocket star occasionally struggles to keep his weight in check. Nonetheless, he is still a professional athlete who is paid millions to be able to perform on a nightly basis in front of millions of adoring fans. So the concerns that he might be unfit and unable to do that are justified. However, in that same offseason, Harden got to work with PJF Performance and underwent something of a miraculous transformation. The elite shooting guard went from dad bod to shooting god in a matter of months and returned to the league ready to take it by storm and prove all the doubters wrong. In fact, he ended up doing exactly that. The change had a profound effect on Harden's performances in the seasons to follow, with the then Rocket star among the most used players in the league. For the next 3 seasons following that transformation, Harden was in the top 10 in the league in usage rate, once topping it with nearly 40% in the 2018-2019 season. In 3 of those 4 seasons, he led the league in scoring, and in 2 of them, he led the league in assists. The argument could easily be made that James Harden's offensive output was greater than any other player in the league over that 4-year period. Harden also won the MVP award for the first time in 2018, so it's clear something was working for the Rockets forward. We've all seen that Harden came back to the league out of shape this season. However, once again, he seems to have shed the excess weight remarkably quickly and is already putting up crazy numbers this season as part of the Brooklyn Nets, a team that looks to be the biggest threat to LeBron James and the Lakers. Harden's story is a refreshing reminder that even professional athletes can have a sweet tooth and struggle a bit with their weight and diet from time to time. We give him a hard time about it, but in truth, we're glad James Harden shook off the early criticism and is back to his old ways. The dude can ball, and here at Latest Hoops, we're all fans of anyone who can ball. Thanks for tuning in to another exclusive Latest Hoops feature video, basketball fans. Remember to like this video and leave a comment, as well as subscribe to our channel for your chance to win that awesome PlayStation 5. Check back in with us soon, as we've got tons of trade videos coming your way. Until then, thanks for watching and keep shooting your shot. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.